The Venus conjunct Mars in Taurus Synastry aspect is a potent and often intensely attractive connection between two individuals. To understand the behavioral differences and experiences, we need to break down the energies involved. Venus represents love, values, aesthetics, pleasure, harmony, and what a person desires and is attracted to. Mars represents drive, action, passion, assertion, desire, and how one pursues what they want. Taurus, an earth sign ruled by Venus. It emphasizes sensuality, stability, practicality, loyalty, comfort, pleasure, persistence, and a strong connection to the material world. It can also be stubborn and resistant to change. General dynamics of Venus conjunct Mars in Synastry. Intense attraction and chemistry. This is one of the strongest indicators of mutual attraction, often with a significant physical component. The Venus person embodies what Mars desires, and the Mars person acts in a way that Venus finds appealing. Shared desires and values. There's a natural alignment in what each person wants and how they go about getting it, particularly in romantic and sexual contexts. Passion and drive. The conjunction ignites passion and can lead to a dynamic relationship where both individuals are motivated to pursue their shared goals and desires. Potential for friction. While highly attractive, conjunctions can also be intense. If not channeled constructively, the strong energies can lead to power struggles or a feeling of being too much for each other. Venus conjunct Mars in Taurus specifics. When this conjunction occurs in Taurus, the energy is amplified and grounded, leading to specific behavioral patterns and experiences. Behavioral commonalities and shared experiences. Sensual and physical connection. This is a hallmark. There's a strong emphasis on physical touch, comfort, and all things sensual. They likely enjoy good food, luxurious environments, and appreciate beauty in a tangible way. Their intimacy will be deeply passionate, sensual, and potentially indulgent. Loyalty and stability. Both individuals will likely seek a relationship that is secure, reliable, and enduring. They value commitment and are generally very loyal to each other. Practicality in love and desire. Their approach to relationships and pursuing desires is grounded and realistic. They might be attracted to partners who can provide a sense of security and comfort. Slow to start, persistent to maintain. The Taurian influence means they might take their time in forming a relationship, but once committed, they are incredibly persistent and determined to make it work. Enjoyment of life's pleasures. They share a love for comfort, good food, beautiful things, and generally enjoying the simple, tangible pleasures of life. They might be a couple that loves to nest and create a comfortable home environment. Possessiveness and jealousy. Taurus can be possessive. With Mars adding its assertive drive, there can be a tendency towards jealousy or a desire to own the partner, which can manifest as strong protectiveness. Stubbornness and resistance to change. Both partners can be quite fixed in their ways. This can lead to strong stability, but also to conflicts arising from a reluctance to compromise or adapt. Arguments might be infrequent but deeply rooted and difficult to resolve once they flare up. Potential behavioral differences and how they play out. While the conjunction implies a blending of energies, individual charts will determine which planet's influence is stronger, or how the individuals express these energies. Initiation versus reception. Even within the conjunction, one person, often the Mars person, might be more active in initiating physical contact or pursuing desires, while the Venus person is more receptive and appreciative. In Taurus, the Mars person's drive might be more deliberate and persistent rather than impulsive. Expression of desire. The Mars person's desire might be more overtly expressed through physical action or direct pursuit, while the Venus person expresses attraction through appreciation, creating a comfortable atmosphere, or through their aesthetic choices. Handling conflict. Mars traditionally deals with conflict more directly, while Venus seeks harmony. In Taurus, Mars's approach might be a stubborn insistence on their way, while Venus might withdraw or become passive-aggressive when displeased, seeking to maintain peace even if it means internalizing resentment. This can lead to a buildup of unspoken issues. Patience and pace. Taurus is a slow sign. The Mars person's drive will be tempered by Taurus's patience, leading to a persistent but not necessarily fast-paced pursuit. the Venus person will likely appreciate this steady approach. However, if one person has faster-moving chart placements elsewhere, this Taurian patience could be a source of frustration for them. Materialism and indulgence, both can share a love for material comfort. However, the Mars person might be more driven to acquire these comforts, while the Venus person is more focused on enjoying them. This can be harmonious if they work together to build a comfortable life, or a source of tension if their spending habits or priorities for material possessions differ significantly. Adaptability, the Taurian fixed nature means both can be resistant to change. However, differences might arise in how they resist. The Mars person might dig their heels in and actively oppose new ideas, while the Venus person might simply ignore or subtly undermine attempts at change. Experiences in the relationship. Deep comfort and security. Couples with this aspect often feel incredibly comfortable and secure with each other, enjoying a profound sense of home in their partner. Strong physical intimacy. The sexual connection is likely to be very strong, sensual, and satisfying. Shared values and goals. They often share fundamental values regarding lifestyle, money, and what brings them pleasure. Potential for stagnation. The fixed nature of Taurus can sometimes lead to a rut. If they become too comfortable, they might resist growth or external challenges, preferring to stay in their established routine. Challenges with change. Any significant changes in their lives or relationship dynamics can be met with resistance and require considerable effort to navigate. Enduring connection. Despite any differences or challenges, the Taurian stability often lends this aspect a long-lasting quality. They are likely to stick together through thick and thin. In summary, the Venus conjunct Mars in Taurus Synastry aspect creates a powerful and deeply sensual bond, marked by intense attraction, shared values, and a mutual desire for stability and comfort. While they generally align on what they want, differences might arise in their approach to action, conflict, and adaptability, all filtered through the grounded and persistent lens of Taurus. Understanding these nuances can help partners navigate their strong connection effectively. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe, like and share. With love, your Synastry Venus.